Sweet.
Well, that's live.
That's live. We are live.
Yay!
Well, this is the first episode. Welcome, everybody. How many viewers?
Not looking at that.
Don't try yourself nuts, man.
So this is Games, Gags, and Geeks presents Storm King's Thunder. We'll be doing the module, The Black Road, today. And my name is Dave, the Dungeon Master, and I'll go around the room here and introduce everybody. Chris.
Hi, I am Chris. I am playing Pharaoh Dewfoot. I am a monk of the Temple of Arvarine. I enjoy a cold drink, so if you happen to be in Waterdeep, head on by the Yawning Portal, and if you buy a round, I will be your best friend. Bottoms up.
Hi, I'm Nikki. I'm playing Talila Adarian. I am a 7'2" Furbolg. She's blue, and she has teal and pink hair. And she is a warlock, and we'll find out what kind.
Hi, I'm Gaby. I'm playing Vera Grimwald, a ASMR with rose gold brown hair, likes to whittle in the pastime, and you'll find out the rest later.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'll be playing Oros Ironpride, a nature cleric Leonin. I like to make little suits of armor for small animals, and try to keep the peace and keep people safe.
All right, thanks for that. Let's go. All right. So, the last time you guys were all together, you were hunting the treasures of Roretta Store. The Harpers and the Emerald Enclave have worked together to bring this group back together again. They had sent you the message that they need a statue transported from Virthul, a Zentirium outpost in the Honorok Desert. They need you to travel with the statue all the way to Parnast. Along with that are weapons, food, and water, and other materials that Parnast needs. A man named Azan gave you this job to do.
Azan?
Azan.
Azan.
It's a tall, dark-skinned man, blonde hair with a big bushy mustache. The instructions were quite simple. 4 wagons, 8 camels, and 4 drivers will be given to you. The caravaneers of Virthul do not speak, and they're always covered. But they will follow your instructions.
That's the drivers? 4 wagons, 4 drivers, enough camels for...
It's at 8 camels, right?
Okay, I didn't hear the number. And we're escorting?
You're escorting this caravan.
So we're heading to Parnast. Do we have a map on us of the general? Or like, I'm assuming the drivers know which way we're headed. Yeah. Okay, cool.
And they're waiting for you on the outskirts of the settlement.
This is 2 Parnast.
Okay.
Right now, you're inside what is a large hut that they're using for a tavern.
Okay.
You've been fed mead, water, olives, bread, and many other little things.
Okay.
You can find in the desert.
Okay, cool.
Like dates.
All right.
And so, I leave it up to you.
All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm good to go.
Yeah, let's set out.
Okay, so just exit the tavern and make our way to the wagon convoy.
As you make your way out, you see that the camels are ready, caravans ready, the drivers are all ready. They invite you on so you could arrange in any which way you want to travel with the...
If we wanted to just walk along, we can just
you have
walk
a seat
along.
next to a driver. You have, you can be inside one of the wagons.
Should we have a couple of us with, like, the front wagon, somebody sitting on the front wagon, somebody sitting on the back wagon?
I'll sit on the front wagon.
I can sit on the... Oh, all right.
You and I will walk in the middle together, unless you want to sit somewhere.
No, that sounds good. I'm fine with walking.
So we're walking in the middle.
Okay.
So
Anything else?
no,
No. As you're getting on the wagons and we're getting ready to go, a young boy runs up to you with a handful of linens, these robes almost. You can't go into the desert without desert clothing? Nothing to cover you up?
Can I wear this on top of my armor?
Of course, of course.
Okay, great.
yeah, I'll take one. Thank you.
He's like,
Well, I take
These
a
were
kit.
donations for us, right?
just trying to look at your arms. It starts to like fiddle with the coin. 4 gold apiece.
Ah, I had a feeling something like this was coming.
No,
I give him 4
Sure,
gold.
yeah, I give him 4 gold.
It gives you
Thank you.
these a very worn
yeah.
but suitable
Sure.
desert clothes.
Yeah, I'll give him 4 gold.
Keep at it, buddy.
Yours looks like it cover
I was gonna say this is
it's
obviously
draping off of you. It's like
yeah.
flowing behind
Needs to
you.
be it needs to be taken in a bit.
Yeah. Nikki, do you take some?
Sure.
And so yours feels a little bit more high, kind of like a skirt at your knees. Doesn't cover your whole self. I
No.
believe you.
6 something.
Yeah, you guys too. It's a little
Yeah.
covering all of you.
If anyone's got a dagger, I can kind of just shorten this.
Yeah.
So I take the dagger and I cut it off so it actually, it's like it's still long in the sleeves. I trim it as best I can. So now it's just not just well worn, but it's cut to hell.
You're like a child playing dress up.
Exactly.
A little bit.
So you were told this is a 10-day journey. Okay. You've also heard rumors in the tavern that goblins, that kind of thing, bandits. But the most important rumor that you heard was that the Zentarium have lost control of the Black Road.
Okay.
What does that mean to us?
Basically, the Zentarium manage the road all the way to Waterdeep.
Okay,
Like they own it, so to speak.
okay. So it's basically being overrun by goblins and everything like that.
Well, it looks like at this point there's rumors that the Zentarium have lost control.
Okay.
That,
Okay. So I mean, with that knowledge, just kind of I'm sitting up front on the wagon, so I want to kind of just keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Anything that looks a little bit
I'll definitely
off
keep
or
my eyes
anything.
peeled as well.
So
Well, that's why we have somebody at the front.
Yeah,
somebody
well,
at
that's
the back,
exactly
in
it.
the
Both
middle.
sides, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Have all around covered.
I mean, my pass is only 13, so. But yeah.
Okay. So, drivers look at you, they nod, make sure everything's ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yep.
Lead the way.
Got my tankards out, and I'm just.
And you guys make it on the road to the desert.
Mhm.
Dry air, clear blue skies, a little bit of wind. It's hot. Really hot.
Are these roads like actually making a difference, or we just got ripped
Sure,
off?
you're in the if you're in the front of the wagon like this, you could cover like a top of your face.
Okay.
I left enough when I was cutting it to kind of make myself, like, put over my head to cover. But it's still. Whew, a little warm. Just kind of yell over to Oros, knowing that, like, he's got fur and everything, and even to Lila. How are you guys holding?
I'm actually used to this kind of
You're-
climate.
Or, anyways. No, I'm fine.
He's yelling. Very
Yeah. You're like yelling back at us.
2 caravans
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot up here.
Holy shit, guys!
How are you two furry ones doing? We're fine.
You're
It
alive.
actually, for keeps the body temperature relegated,
It's getting squinchy.
Yep.
The journey is long and monotonous. You just see dunes and dunes of sand, and for a whole day now, you don't see anyone.
This is a clear path. Like, this is the black road that we're on right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a road all the way to Farms.
Okay.
Honestly, why would anyone want to live out here?
And it's just desert, as far as we can see.
Like, talk about lack of scenery. Holy crap.
You talking to the drivers that don't
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
talking to the drivers that don't talk.
Oh yeah, Pharaoh is. I am like 3 or 4 tankards worth in, and I'm just, I'm feeling good. It's hot, but I'm hydrating. Well,
Okay,
for me,
yeah.
my blood alcohol level is probably relatively high.
I'll fall back and, I'll tell Oros I'll fall back and check on Vera.
All right.
Make sure she hasn't seen anything from the back of the caravan.
I've been reading a book.
Nice.
I'm not paying
Great.
attention.
Cool. I'll go back to the middle.
Lovely out here.
No lack of light.
She's not seeing anything.
Not seeing anything, or she's not looking for anything?
Your pick.
Okay. I didn't talk to her, but all right.
I'll go check up front. So I go check up front with Pharaoh. Hey, Pharaoh.
Hi.
Anything suspicious?
Lot of sand, and more sand.
Besides the obvious.
And this guy is a great conversationalist. Conversation. This guy talks a lot. Oh. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet. How about you?
Pointing at yourself.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
talked a lot.
Yeah.
I came up to check on any progress or any suspicious. That's what our job is supposed to.
I thought we were getting somewhere, and that was like 7 dunes ago. So, I mean, we might be making time, or we might just be going in a circle. It's really hard to tell.
Well, as long as we stay on the road.
I'm just kind of looking at the road in front of me, like, yeah, it looks about right. And it's kind of like, I'm Vera. I'm not leaning into the driver, just kind of like.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Oros. He's more entertaining, it seems. I fall back to Oros.
So the driver in the front abruptly stands up, puts his hand up like this. Whole caravan slows down to a stop.
What?
He gets off. He walks to the second driver. And he's
What? Happening?
Who knows?
We're just watching this.
yeah,
like,
like,
what's
what's
going
going on?
on?
they switch places. And the guy gets in the front.
Ah, okay.
Covered. I'm assuming all similar coverings.
Yep.
So
So
I.
colored eyes is one. It's brown eyes.
Okay, but like I said, I'm passive at 13, so I'm gonna just go with the. Welcome back. I guess.
It's not that bad of a
before he sits
passive.
down, you
You're
look
gonna
at
know
this.
it's a different
He's like-
one.
He points
With drinks.
forward.
Still.
Caravan starts up again.
Was this a shift change or he just wanted to get away from Pharaoh?
Probably the latter.
Yes.
It's like we just see like the switch and it's like,
That tracks.
yeah. Is he gonna make this complicated for us?
Absolutely.
I have a feeling, yeah.
So then we start
Yep.
going again.
It is starting to get dark though. The hot weather of the desert starts to cool. A little breezier. So now those desert clothing is really helping you. Insulated.
I'll go up front and as the sun goes down, we're gonna find us somewhere to stop off the road. So I'll start watching for a good place as it starts getting dimmer before it's full sunset for a good place to stop off. I'm assuming there must be frequently caravans that go through, so there must be already a spot that at this point, this is how far normally a 1 day's travel gets. There might be already a
See, I told you this guy.
tracks that like already used campsites, maybe. I'm just asking. Sure. So I'll see if I spot any of that, any indication of that.
I'll keep an eye out as well.
So in a little bit, one driver looks at another one. They nod. They all decide to stop the caravan. There's part of the road is a little bit wider and a little bit flatter. So they're pointing like right in this spot. This is where we're gonna camp, right on the road. And then they start pointing like this way, this way.
Whoa.
Are we patrolling?
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
So they start arranging the camels together, tying them up together, putting water up for them, feeding the camels. They start taking
And
care of the
we're
wagons,
just
setting up
watching.
the camp.
Yeah.
They just want you to
And
do your
we're-
thing. We're gonna
Keep
do our
watch.
thing.
And we're keeping watch.
So what they've done is made a basically a semicircle with the wagons.
Yep.
And then inside that is a fire pit, and then all the camels are together on one side.
Okay.
So and they use a giant spike in the ground, a metal spike, and they tie them all to that.
Okay, so I think the two that were sitting in the caravans will walk a perimeter. You and I get to sit for a bit,
Take a little break.
have some water
for life.
ourselves, rations if that's what we're having, and these two.
As we're
I'll tell these two to take a walk around.
as we pass each other, like if we're going like in a circle around from like if we're going in opposite directions, as we crisscross, I stop I just hand you up the drink.
Yep. I don't give it back.
Pull one of the tank.
Yeah. One tank gets away with me.
Still holding on to it.
Oh, that's true. They're connected.
Yeah.
Bitch. I'll take another swig in the poop.
I mean, they're bottomless, so you can have as much.
But I can't take it with me.
No,
Because they're
and I just
attached.
continue going. Yeah, yeah. And I just continue with my perimeter. Do I see anything of interest,
Dunes,
or just
stars.
The beautiful night in the
stars.
desert.
Not even a cactus. These drivers are now all playing a game of dice.
kind of as we're walking perimeter, like I guess stop and we can see like are you guys just sitting by the fire?
We were having our break.
Okay.
Are the camels around when I'm doing the perimeter, or are they inside with everybody else?
So you have the semicircle of wagons. They're at the one end of the wagons.
Okay, every time I go by, I scritch a different camel.
They all make camel-y noises.
I don't know what
camels make. I'm not even going to
You
attempt.
could just spit.
Yeah.
One of the things.
Oh,
That's if they're angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clipping that would be fantastic. The DM just spitting on his monitor.
Any of you know what a camel sounds like, please just let us know.
Oh.
Um.
So the night
Okay.
seems to be uneventful. The drivers end up putting up their bedrolls underneath the wagons and start going to sleep.
But we'll take
Yeah.
shifts because that's part of our job.
Yeah. I was expecting a
Should we
little bit
do-
more action, in all honesty.
Should we do 2 and
wait.
2
Yeah,
or 1?
2 and 2 makes sense, I guess, just because I mean it's a wide enough semicircle that if we have one on one end, one on the other end, just kind of keeping an eye out.
Okay. No, that's okay.
I'll take first watch.
All right. Roll as well.
Can I climb up and sleep in the, I guess, call it the canopy of the wagons? Like a hammock.
Sure.
Awesome.
I'll put my bedroll out near the fire.
Just gonna walk around, see what's
I'm
going
gonna
on.
sit on one of the basically one of the
eye out.
driver's seats of like at the front of one of the like on the end and just kind of sit myself up there to give a little bit better vantage point. So
So are you guys taking shifts?
Yeah.
yeah, we're
They've
shift
set
one.
up first shift.
His bag of goodies.
Choose a good one, Dave.
So the night ends up being uneventful. And so does the second day. And the third.
And it
And the
goes on
fourth.
like this.
The landscape has not changed. The temperature has not changed. It's scorching hot. The only thing that saves you is that the drivers every day take a break at noon when the sun's highest for a couple hours, let the camels rest, and they try to put camels in the shade of the wagon by putting tarps over and try to cool off the camels.
We
and
can
feed
sit
them.
under there too.
Yeah. The hottest part
Has
of the
anyone
day,
been
they take
keeping
breaks as
track
well.
of how many days it's been? Because with the landscape not really changing.
This is now day
This is day 4.
No, I know, I'm
or
asking-
5.
5.
Now we're day
Okay.
5.
Can I cast speak with animals?
Oh, yes.
Did
Did
you
we
find
have-
yourself so bored?
Yes.
I already know everything about these people with me.
Well, no, I mean,
Time
like,
to talk to you.
I'm starting to get
Did we
suspicious.
have?
Like, I just want to
Did
know.
we have a rough amount of time before we
said,
set
is it
out?
10 days?
10
It was
days.
supposed to be
Okay.
10 days.
Yeah.
So we're about
That's what I
halfway
thought.
there.
That's why, like, after 10, I'm not coming to any interaction. I want to talk to the camel to just be like, is this normal or what? Because, like, the guys don't talk,
Let's do
right?
it. I don't even know what speaking with animals does. Let's go.
It just allows me to speak with animals, so I'm going
I'm
to
not
talk
sure
to
what an
it.
animal would like. I guess from everything they know, they
Yeah.
won't be able to have a conversation, but they'll.
Not a conversation. per
Okay.
se.
It's up to you, in all honesty.
Sure, that's what I'm thinking. All right,
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
I'm doing well.
Good to hear. It's been a rough go out here. You're handling it pretty well. Is this standard for this route?
Sure is.
Yeah, it's pretty uneventful. We're supposed
No
to.
one's died yet.
Well, that's it. I was expecting someone to die, and I haven't. No one's died. This is normal.
Sometimes they die.
Okay. Well, listen. You take care. Drink plenty of water. Stay in shade, I guess, if you can. And
Sometimes they don't feed me.
oh, really?
Then sometimes they die.
Okay, I see. Okay, you're threatening to kill. Okay, all right. I'll feed you. I'll feed you as much as I can when I can. No problem.
Do any of us see him talking to the camel?
I think they only see your side of the conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't hear the other side of the conversation.
So I'm just kind of looking at Oros, looking at the camel, and I'm just kind of like, like baby cupping it, going. I really don't know what to make of this.
Well, we know you can speak to him.
I know, but like you have to understand how this looks. You're like, hey Oros, having a good convo there, bud?
As good as you'd guess, I think.
So yes,
Then there you go. I'm leaving
Okay,
it up
yeah.
to you.
it seemed fine.
Sure. Yeah. Great. Cool. Great. Whatever. And I'm just keep looking now to see if like not paying attention to that. Now kind of going like, okay, that was kind of weird. And they go, hey, another dune. That dune looks like that dune.
I give the camel a little date and keep going.
Slobbers all over.
That's fine.
And then, as you try to like pull away a little bit, it goes after your hand again.
Oh,
The driver's pulling the camel. Don't.
they don't talk.
Okay. So nothing but sand as far as the eye can see.
Oris, do you know how to play I Spy?
No, what is that?
Okay, so I'm gonna say I Spy with my little eye, and you're gonna have to guess what I spy.
I feel like this is going to be really hard. All right. Let's go.
All right, I Spy with my little eye.
That's it? I thought you're supposed to say like some sort of
no. Guess what I
sand,
spy.
sand,
No,
camels,
no,
dunes,
no,
the sky.
no.
Okay, this can't be that hard. Like,
So the driver next to you, one hand on your shoulder, like really hard.
Yeah, you got my attention.
He points like into the distance.
Okay. Do I see anything?
Be honest. How drunk are you?
what time of day is it?
What time of day is it?
You've had your noon break already.
Okay, so I'm in my afternoon beer phase. Got it.
With the temperature.
Yeah, exactly. I'd probably say at this point in the day, I'll say about at least. I've been nursing it, so 6 drinks,
How
and
drunk
so
does that make you? 'Cause
I'm not seeing triple. I might start getting that weird blur going, but not. It's not like hasn't affected it me
Give
yet.
me a perception check.
Perception. Yeah.
Whoops.
You're supposed to keep it on the table.
Yeah.
Did the caravan stop, or did he just point it out to him?
He's stopping. That's
Okay.
all right, yeah.
That's 7.
So you think he's pointing at vultures right ahead, maybe swirling or something. Something's in the sky that's not a white cloud or a blue sky.
Is that it?
Nope.
No.
No, that was not it. But that looks like more fun than this game.
So the drivers all get off the wagons and they huddle together, pointing forward at the road.
I'm seeing the commotion, so I'm going up front.
Yeah. I'm just kind of motioning over to the rest of her, at least Delilah, knowing she's going to see
I think
above
we're all
them.
coming
I
to
think you guys might want to come take a look at this.
So the drivers are pointing ahead of the road. So if you want to make a perception check to see if you see.
Sure.
Oh no.
It's going to be a 15.
Did you?
8. Didn't roll very well. It's an 8.
Starting strong.
You're just
We're
going
starting
to start
so
off
good. We're starting out so
Oh,
good.
he got a 15.
with one.
Yeah.
You had like 4 in one of the pre-games we did. You just did
I'm doing so well.
you keep the streak going.
Oh yeah.
You both see something odd in the distance in the air. Maybe something flying. You know, like you thought,
Yeah.
like vultures or birds or something like that. You pick it out.
Okay.
That's a cloud. That these clouds are moving this way, and this cloud is coming straight.
Okay.
Is it
I'm going to...
big?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys realize that cloud's moving in a completely different direction than the
What's
rest of
the
the clouds.
When he says cloud and starts saying the direction, you guys could kind of see it now.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger and bigger now. It's coming towards.
What's
So
the
it's a
color of it?
ways away and it's getting bigger and bigger as it kind
Yeah,
of
it's coming towards us.
color? Grayish?
A little bit grayer than the white clouds
Yeah.
you see in the
Okay.
sky. That's why you can make it out.
I basically say, everybody under the wagons.
Okay. Like,
Just-
have you
Well-
seen this before?
The cloud is moving against. Like, could I roll to see if I have an idea of what this could be,
Let's get
or like
the drivers.
like a nature check or something?
You could make up whatever you want to say. It could be a lie. You could know about it. You could. Tell
Okay, no,
whatever
I'm just
story you
asking.
want to tell them.
No, I'm curious. Like that.
If you want to know, if you want to roll, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So would that be nature?
Yes.
That's going to be 16.
Is it natural or not? I guess is what
It is
Chris
not
is trying
It's
to get.
definitely not
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah. No, like what I have it sounds like this obviously does not look
Because your
good.
character's backstory has a lot to do with the Horde, the Dragon Queen.
Yeah.
There was once a cloud giant castle parked at Parnast, terrorizing the area. It's a cult of the dragon. And so you could hypothesize
I could assume that this could be exactly
something like
that. So yeah, I reiterate, everyone under the wagons,
Everyone like us too.
like that kind of like it can just be a regular caravan, but that's a cloud giant city basically.
What's it gonna want with a little caravan?
Now the wind starts picking up.
Nothing good.
Okay, so let's buckle down. We'll tell the drivers to buckle down and
Like tie things down type of thing, because if the wind is picking up, I'm assuming the sand is starting to get picked up in the wind. So
Covering-
yeah,
cover
this
our
is gonna get
faces.
really like a dust storm kind of. So
cover
yeah,
our faces a
So
little
one of
more.
the drivers already grabbed 2 camels and has gone a little bit away from you guys, has lied the camels down, and he's put rags soaked in water on their faces.
Mm-hmm.
And he has one for him as well. He put it on his face, and he gets like into the camels.
Yeah.
That's
I'm going to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think that's
Well, we can all huddle up together if you want. I'm
we
tiny.
have the caravans
The
all.
other three drivers are kind of like looking around, like,
I'm gonna
And
point.
so-
Like, what he's doing.
and so basically,
Well, they've been around.
there
desert
two of them
more,
go
they should
to
know.
one of the wagons, and they actually throw a statue at them,
No.
right? And then they tilt the wagon on top of the statue,
Okay.
right? And
Oh, they're trying to cover up
Yeah.
what we are.
yeah, so
Yeah.
they're doing that, and another driver's like,
Yeah, I'll,
Just-
I'll push over one of the other
Yeah.
wagons also.
Yeah.
I'll lie under it,
Yeah.
but not to like keep myself trapped, but like just look like a.
Yeah. I'm gonna like the way the wind is blowing, kind of. Yeah.
the camels attached to them.
I will grab them and do like the other guy and lie them in the sand
Okay.
and cover their faces.
I'm gonna.
I mean, it's a.
Two wagons and two sets of camels are taken care of. There's one driver left and you two.
So wait, there's the first one of them that they took.
4 camels are down.
Okay, that was the one
and
that
2 wagons
Oros
are
did.
tilted over and
Yeah.
So there's still 2 wagons and 4 camels to deal with, and you two.
so
And
the only issue
No,
for you
but
is
hang on.
which wagon did you bring? The supplies, the water, or the weapons?
I guess the weapons, we'll say.
Okay. So
Okay, wait.
you have to
So-
throw crates of weapons and tilt this thing over.
Okay.
Well, So one driver took camels off and is huddled, but that caravan is still
That
sitting
wagon
there.
is still. No.
He took care of it.
He took care of the
Oh,
one.
sorry, no, the other 2 drivers took care of it. This is the statue one.
That was the statue
Yeah,
one.
she took the 2 camels
You
off of that
you
one.
took the
Yeah.
2 camels off of the one that
Yeah.
you are now
He's
trying to
tilted that
do.
one over.
The third one.
They have water and supplies.
I'm
and
not
4
gonna.
camels.
I'm not gonna attempt
I'm
to
gonna-
empty the last 2. I'll detach the 2 camels, but I'll tie them off with those 2, with the drivers, with all like the 2 that were already. Like I'll put them all together, and I'll have the other 2 drivers like hold on to them and like do the same thing as. Like each driver has 2 camels that they're holding on to and are responsible for, and doing the same thing as that first one did, because he seems to know what he's doing with that. So that's that.
So one of the drivers who's with the wagon and the statue, you want one of them to take the camel, and you want the other one to take the camel, leave the wagon and statue.
Yeah, just all the camels and the 4 drivers all together.
Okay, they look at each other and they seem a little bit uneasy about that.
They know more than we do as they're living in the desert.
One at the statue, no.
We're gonna watch that.
You roll her eyes like,
That's part of what we were hired to do is to no. Okay, then you go with the statue then.
I'm.
Give me the,
the other
other
driver
2
offers
camels.
his ability to. You have his at least 2 drivers to help.
Okay. Stay
Give-
with
give me
2
the
of the
camels.
drivers and all the camels.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay?
that's fine.
Those 2 with the statue.
So you have one with the statue and all the camels taken care of. Then you guys have, you have 2
we're
wagons left.
Yeah, you
the,
gotta
the-
tilt
we're,
2
we're
wagons.
I don't want to
The water
take
one,
the
I
time
don't
to
Yeah.
Then tilt the
the
supplies.
water one is very
We don't have
important.
to tilt all.
I won't, I
No.
wouldn't tilt all of them. Just leave them kind of scattered in a way. Don't we're not gonna tilt those. Just gonna leave them.
The one with the water, I'm gonna hide actually in the wagon itself. I'm gonna kind of like make myself really, really small up against
Inside the wagon?
Inside the wagon, yeah.
I'm gonna stay close to 2 drivers with the statue. I'll
Alright.
kind of make myself as small as possible against.
The wind keeps picking up, and then you see it. Like it's a castle on a cloud. It's coming, and one of the drivers pointing at you, and the other one's pointing. He's doing this. Like,
Turn over the wagon?
Yes.
No. It's water.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, the hell am I gonna do? Like,
Okay, well, I'm gonna help. Obviously, like if that's what I see that going on, like I'm gonna turn it over. Like it's
you know,
I'm gonna help where I
Each of
can.
you to roll a survival check.
survival.
The wind's really picking up right now. It's in your face.
Well, that's why I wasn't
That's
gonna.
hitting you.
17.
17 also.
Perfect. You're able to empty that wagon out, putting the barrels of water onto the sand, and then flipping the wagon over.
Not breaking them. Okay.
You start to understand why. As you take shelter loads with the ground, everyone's low and covering their faces. What happens is the sand starts to go pile up higher and higher, and it'll cover the barrels. It'll cover the wagons that are tilted over, but it's not able to catch up to the last wagon of supplies. And the wind starts to hit it. The top of the wagon starts going flying in the air. The supply starts going everywhere, and the wagon breaks apart and just scatters over the desert. A giant shadow covers you as the cloud castle passes. Very high above, but it casts a large shadow. And it doesn't stop.
Dave, do I recognize the tower?
No.
Not that one?
This one has 5 spires,
Okay.
and it's massive.
Okay.
It's very, very, very big. It's like a kind of like a city.
Okay.
Like a little kind of like a small enclosed
Not
castle-like city.
the one I'm familiar with.
No, not
Okay.
really. No. But you are familiar that these things exist.
Mm-hmm.
So goes by. The wind continues for a while. It's an actual sandstorm. You figure this is not caused by the cloud castle.
It's just
the cloud castle's getting
coincidence.
out of it.
Yeah.
However, the ones who rolled high survival, it's going right for Parnast. Going right in that direction.
The cloud. is heading okay.
Yeah. It's following the Black Road.
Okay. That can only be good things.
But you said like they're evading the sandstorm, right?
Well, it doesn't seem like it makes sense that they're the ones who caused the sandstorm.
Okay.
Like, it's massive sandstorm.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so,
So they are most likely fleeing it, and that's the reason that they're heading in the direction most.
or maybe taking advantage of its power.
Okay. Okay.
So this storm came from behind us because we're heading to Parnas as well.
So you're going to Parnast?
Yes.
Yeah, it's...
Okay. Cool. Okay. So has the wind subsided now, or are we still in?
Subsided. Everything's buried. The animals are buried. They're trying to get up, shaking sand.
We'll shake
Help
everything
dig
out.
everything out, you know.
We'll start unburying
the
things.
supply wagon has been completely obliterated.
Like there's nothing
Is
to
there anything to
salvage.
scavenge
Yeah.
up? Okay.
But you maintained 8 camels and 3 wagons.
I mean, the water. That's pretty
The
important.
water was
anyways.
important, so
Yeah.
we can put all that back.
So
Yeah.
the drivers are very pleased with the outcome.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
We did good, guys. Can see by the
Yay!
look in his eyes.
I'll take your word for it. Can't see much down here.
They put the wagon statue in the middle of the two.
So we right the wagons and reload up. How much daylight we figure we got at this point?
Not too much.
Yeah.
They're looking to camp soon.
Yeah. So we'll go as much as we can.
But this
Yeah.
night, they volunteer a driver along with whoever's keeping shift.
Okay. So who wants to take shift?
And one pulls out a little quill and ink, a little tube, starts to write stuff. Says some may not have been so lucky through that storm and be desperate enough to attack us, even though they're not our enemy or want to rob us. They may just be desperate. So be careful.
I mean, that seems fair. I'm just kind of.
Okay. So I'll take first watch with the driver. That's is a driver taking first? Like is it only one driver at some point in the
Yeah,
watch?
they're gonna rotate all 4 drivers
Okay.
because they all sleep during that break in the noontime, so they're well rested
well
because they're gonna help with the watch. It seems like they're trying to
so-
review.
Yep.
I'll take first watch with one of the drivers.
Okay. I'll cozy up and next to one of the camels. They seem warm, so I'm just gonna kind go pass out there after a couple drinks.
You all have a watch rotation you're all
Yeah.
okay
Yeah.
with?
Cinco, 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 cinco.
Uneventful night.
Little tense, little tense.
Uneventful day.
Oh no.
Oh,
Please fix.
Uneventful night.
I'm still finding sand from that sandstorm in places I didn't know I had.
You'll be fine.
Oh, we're gonna. It's gonna be like that for a while.
It's like glitter.
You already
Now,
We've been to some fun parties.
know, apparently.
Yep.
now on this particular day, the heat is almost unbearable. You don't even want to speak to people. It's so hot. There's nothing you could do to cool you down. Sweating, uncomfortable. It seems like it's starting to get humid. That's it.
So we're sticky.
Yeah, and hot and gross, and you could see like the waves off the sand, in the air.
I'm marinating in my own juices.
And you could see in the distance what looks like another caravan coming towards you.
You kind of see any markings? How many caravans? Just one?
It looks like a 8.
Okay. Does it look like pretty much
It's a
a
large
mirror of what we
caravan?
have going on? Like it looks like it's the same kind of drivers, camels.
As they get a little closer, you could see that the front driver's armored and well armed.
Okay.
They're using camels, but only one per wagon.
Is there like a sigil or anything on the armor as we get closer?
No, I mean,
we're
if,
gonna get real
if we
close.
get that,
And I know, but as
yeah,
we get
that's
closer.
really.
But I mean,
close.
not just on the armor, but like, is there like flags, any markings,
The
anything?
heraldry
Like
that you see now.
that? Yeah.
But they do stop, and the front one gets off and starts walking towards you.
No, gosh. I'll walk to the
Yeah,
front.
I'll go.
You'll
as
go
well.
up front with
I'll
me.
stay
Yeah.
with the caravan.
Yeah, you two stay at the
The
caravan.
drivers are like,
No.
One.
Okay. I don't mind going.
You go then.
Okay.
so you go alone.
Yeah.
But eventually you meet face to face.
Politely waving.
Studded leather, black armor, the black hood, but it's a big bushy hood.
Okay.
Scimitar, some knives. Looks like he has some concealed weapons. A small cloak to the small of his back. He's got dark brown eyes, flowing dark brown hair, goatee, and a couple little scars. Looks like he's been in a fight. A couple scars on his hands.
All right.
And he reaches out his hand to shake yours.
A handshake. Good day to you.
Zul,
Oros.
well met.
All met.
It's around. How's the road?
Been interesting. It's been pretty boring aside from a pretty intense storm that blew in, but you must have dealt with that already. You getting out of Parnas or?
Boring is good, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
no, for sure. I've totally appreciated it, but that sandstorm, I'm kind of expecting something like that to come up again because we've been so.
And you don't look like you're from around these parts, so I assume that was your first?
Yeah, no, I'm not from around here, and that was definitely something I've never seen before.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm assuming you are from around here, and you've seen this many times by the way you're talking. Yeah. And are you heading back to where were you headed?
We're headed to Verthu.
Okay. Did you leave 3 days ago from Parnas?
Roughly.
Yeah. You think we're gonna be okay heading that way, or are you guys fleeing something?
Looks you up and down. You may be okay. Looks in the distance. How many are you?
Okay, can I do an insight check on this guy?
For what?
I just want to see if like he has decent intentions, if he's actually curious about like, you know, whether my party's going to be good, or if he wants to know how much because he's sizing us up to potentially get into a fight.
What's your perception?
My
Passive.
passive is 15.
15?
Yeah.
You notice that around his wrist is the end of a snake tattoo wrapped around his arm.
Okay.
It ends at his hand. You've seen that before. Heard about that before.
Okay.
The Zentarum tattoo.
Okay.
So I think you already have the answer.
Okay. Well, you know, we're quite a few actually. We're doing pretty well. I think if you think I can take it, we can all take it.
How many are you? I missed that part. Sorry.
I'm not super good with numbers, but we're doing well. We have some in the caravans. We have some driving. We have people on lookouts.
He turns his back to you, starts walking the other way, but his hands on his hips. Not like walking away, but kind of like strolling in a circle.
Okay.
You know? So he turns back to you. He looks back at his people, circles around with his hands on his hips, and he goes to put one hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
Not everyone out here is here to harm each other. I'm asking an honest question. How many are you?
Well, we've got 8 camels.
Good.
Yeah.
That means you have enough water and supplies to feed 8 camels.
Yeah, well, I mean, I actually can create food and water.
He's like impressed. Like, oh,
Yeah, it's one of the powers I've been blessed with from my god. So yeah, we can have a pretty big party and, you know, feed and keep the camels happy, and we have, you know, drivers. We have multiple drivers per cart, and
okay.
You're doing a great job. You're
Fantastic.
doing so good.
Love it. Oh, God.
A little far back behind us is a flat, stony clearing on the road.
Okay.
And, well, we camped there yesterday. And we were hoping to be attacked. We've lost 2 caravans on this road, and we believe it's in this area. We're assuming goblins.
okay.
We think we're being spied on. And that's why they won't attack us. But maybe they'll attack you.
I guess. Thank you for the warning. Why would you be being spied on?
Puts his hands on his hips again. Walks in a circle with his. Do you know who owns this road?
I mean, I've been hearing that who owned this road.
We own the road.
Okay.
So you're on our road.
Okay.
And what I'm telling you is that you're going to go past us to that clearing, and you're going to make camp.
Okay.
And then we're going to hide. And hopefully you get ambushed.
Okay. So we're forming an alliance right now.
No, we're the fucking bait.
Aligned with you.
I mean, it sounds like it. If
This
we're
is the first time you've been in the desert. I've been born here.
yes. But you're.
No,
I mean,
you
you're.
work for me.
Oh, okay. All right. Is there payment?
I won't make you pay the toll.
Oh, I would be paying you to work for you. Okay. All right.
in this case, you do this, we'll make sure you get the farm.
All right, I can respect that. Well, thank you. It was really nice meeting you.
Azul.
Yeah, Fazul.
Mhm.
I knew that. I'm just gonna let our caravan know exactly what's going on, and we'll do exactly as you said.
Beautiful. His hands on his hips, starts walking away again. Walks towards his people.
All right, turn around, head back. So that was an interesting interaction.
Are we fighting?
No, I don't. No, they're part
You
of the.
don't know?
No, we're not fighting now. We might later.
Oh,
They're part of the Zentarum. They have a decent
I
caravan.
don't know what that is.
It's one of the factions. It's not.
I know what the Zenton.
Okay, there you go.
I still don't know what that is. You stopped explaining.
I was
Okay.
hoping that he was gonna continue on, but yeah, they're not the best, and they're the people who own this road. But as we've been hearing, they've been having trouble owning
Right.
this road.
Someone did mention that. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Who are we fighting?
We're not necessarily fighting anyone yet. For now, we're going to make camp just a bit up ahead. Mm-hmm. And this isn't an option, just so you know. Like, this man, Fazul, made it very clear this is not an option. We're going to go up ahead, make camp,
What,
and
did
they're
he
going to...
hire us to do something?
Hire is a nice way of saying it. Well, I also don't know the customs out here. He was talking that we would be paying him to work for him. So, look,
You're really bad at explaining this, Oros.
I'm trying. You're asking questions. Let me get to the point. We're going to make camp over there.
Okay.
They're going to watch around us because they're apparently expecting an ambush. And they think that we're a small enough caravan that whatever group was going to ambush them might ambush us. And they're trying to take care of that ambush.
What are they thinking is going to ambush us?
Most likely goblins.
Oh, so we're fighting goblins. That's all you had to say.
That's not what's necessarily happening, though.
That's the most simplistic way. That's what I got out of it.
What are the drivers thinking of the explanation Oros is saying? Do they, the drivers, they must be hearing Oros and what he's saying
They're staring at him, like
at Oros.
shaking their heads. Like,
Just kind of turn to the drivers. I mean, if you have a better option, voice your... Oh, wait, you don't.
No, but
Write down your opinion.
we already know, like, the Black Road is owned
By
or...
the Zentarum, yeah.
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 So they can tell us what to do, otherwise they'll just
Oh.
take us off.
I forgot to mention, he also guaranteed that if we do this for them, we'll be in Parnas safely. And they know the desert very well. Obviously, if they own this road. So there's some positives
They
to this.
sound great.
Not... That's a stretch. I was getting some pretty bad vibes from the guy. They kept trying to size us up, and I was being very ambiguous about the numbers
I
in our
mean, you
group.
don't give a very intimidating presence, so I don't understand what you're confused about.
I wasn't trying to be intimidating.
You should always try to be intimidating.
Okay, maybe you should have gone up. Next time you do that. You didn't even follow. It was me and her. What were you doing?
Reading.
Okay, well, maybe. And reading is intimidating?
I was bored.
Okay.
Now we're gonna fight something. I'm not bored
Okay, can
anymore.
we just go settle in then?
Yes, we're going to go do that.
so do you get on the caravan and you go past the vents?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see-
Oh, and
yeah.
Okay. So as you go past the Zentarum, all their drivers are not like your drivers. They're well armed. They even have what looks like a drow priestess with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just several different holy symbols and
Okay.
yeah, white flowing hair. Looks like this because you can't see. But yeah,
Okay, do we see... they told you where we're supposed
Yeah.
to stage
Yeah,
or something, right?
there's a clearing, kind of a flat
Okay.
area.
you even notice that in their caravan, in the wagons, you could, as you're passing by, you could see a glimpse of a There's got to be one or two people in each one.
Oh yeah.
Like crossbows loaded, pointed downwards.
They're not.
They're not a joke.
Yeah, exactly. And from what I know of
not
the
us.
Zinfandel, they're not
I don't
exactly someone to be.
I don't want to pick a fight with them.
No,
what I'm saying.
no, we'll just.
We're gonna do what they asked us to do.
Yeah.
Just to keep our noses.
Yeah. Well, we're all 3 days away from Parnas,
Yeah.
so we're relatively close to just So I guess we'll see what happens. So, well, I'm good for settling in, and in if it's goblins, well, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I walk by, I'm like, Zool?
He smiles like,
Give him a thumbs up.
This is so iffy.
Of course, it's ippy.
That's great. We're gonna have so much fun.
How far do from where the clearing is, like they're passing by us, so how far do they get? Because like you said that they're gonna basically be around, but do they put some distance between, like, you know what I mean, so they're not necessarily noticeable if they're being watched, you know what I mean?
If they're trying to ambush our ambushers, they're probably a decent
Yeah.
distance.
you make it to that clearing. Very clear that this is the clearing.
This is a clear clearing.
Set up camp like usual. The drivers go into the weapons cart. Get weapons for themselves.
Yeah. I would have told
arm
them to do that.
themselves. And they also take 2 scimitars and put them all the way into the sand around the wagons. Just kind of like
Extra
there, right there.
weapons. Yeah.
Just have them out. Yeah, they look prepared for this.
Fair.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's the first time they're holding weapons. In there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good
So I
to know.
think if we're assuming we're under the guys that we're going to be ambushed,
I think we'll pretend to
Act
prep.
natural?
Yeah.
but no one actually kind of go to sleep right away.
Yeah, but still put out the bedrolls as if we're setting up camp and
If we're gonna,
Still
if
go
we're
about
supposed to
the
be bait,
motions in a way.
let's look
Be
like
bait,
bait.
yeah, no.
yeah,
for sure.
let's be bait. Yeah. This sounds so
Sounds
bad.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah. Let's just
Let's
be.
go.
Let's just do it.
I'm gonna kind of position myself near one of the wheels and kind of like blend in with the natural shadow from the cart. So I'm standing kind of under the cart, but I can be crouched a little bit. So like if anything, like I'm covered, but if anything kind of makes its way in, I'll have a pretty decent vantage point.
So for the sake of this interaction, the black road will run this way.
Okay.
This is north, and towards me is south.
Yeah.
Okay. The night goes on. It's long. Does everyone stay up or watch? Or
No?
We have to try and
the
get sleep
drivers
just
are
in
just
case.
rotating sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna rotate
Yeah.
sleep. We're not gonna.
I'll kind of sleep propped up against
But
the wheel from the underside.
We should be close in
Yeah,
case
yeah.
we have to wake
Yeah.
each other up.
Well, I was gonna say maybe in twos for this.
Well, we have 3 wagons, right? So the center wagon, I'm underneath the center wagon.
So who's first watch? How many hours? All that stuff.
I'll take first watch for I guess 2
I'll
hours.
take second.
2 hours each.
2
Yeah,
hours.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Who's third?
We'll do third.
I'll take the fourth 2 hour.
There, roll a perception check. Perception check for me. Am I doing something? 4.
I'm doing so good.
You
So
cleanse your dice.
you see
It's the pretty glass. I
South.
knew though.
So
Sorry.
right in the south, over one of the dunes that's far away, 120 feet. You see for a moment, like a sparkle, a light, just for a moment. It's gone.
That's nothing.
And then it's there again. And this time one of the drivers who's in the rotation comes up to you.
I saw it earlier. It might just be the trick of the light.
It's nighttime. The
No.
trick of the light.
Yeah.
And now you see it flash like 3 times. Like 2, 3.
Okay. Who's near me for sleeping?
We said we were all gonna
All
stay
gonna stay
close.
close. So
Kick one of you.
Which one would you like to kick?
yeah.
I kick Farah.
Yay.
And to spare you the bad roll, you wake him up.
Great.
Yeah. What's going on?
Over there. Lights. Look over there.
Do I see?
You see 2 flashes. Almost like someone turning on and off a flashlight.
Does it look like? Would I recognize this to be like signaling? Like I'm going to turn, so it's coming from the south.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I look to like, north and like just kind of look around to see if I see any other lights? Do something like as if it's a signaling thing?
Sure. So you look around. Give me a roll.
Perception.
Yeah.
13.
So when you turn around, you see north. You see 3 shadowy figures getting closer to the camp. You can't really make them out in the dark, but they're getting closer now.
I kind of all nudge Talila and Oros and kind of like not say anything, but kind of motion like,
We'll know we're gonna be woken up
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we get
Wake
up.
everybody up.
yeah.
I'm not gonna get up though. I'm gonna stay lying down as if I'm.
An arrow from the south whizzes by your head and right into the cart. Black shaft, black feathers. Crudely made.
In the south. Is that's where the lights were coming from?
Yeah.
But he's seeing 3 shadowy figures come from the north.
Okay.
So I kind of
You
look at Vera and kind of point in the direction where the arrow came from, and I go, and I'm pointing that I'm going like underneath the cart towards the back where I saw the 3 shadows coming. I'm gonna kind of stay in the natural shadows of the cart.
Where are the carts?
Well, if it's if
that
it's 1, 2, 3, so
usual
like
semicircle?
semicircle. So 1, 2,
1,
3.
2. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3. Kind of like if you're doing like a square. It's
1.
yeah. Then, yeah, 2, and then the other 3. Like basically making
Good enough. Counts.
that would have been where the driver would have set them
Yeah.
up, wherever that usually
Yeah,
is.
probably there. We have 8, so like maybe 4 and 4.
Okay, just yeah.
Where's your fire?
In the middle.
That's a great fire.
Anything else you want to know?
I'm going to be underneath this cart here.
I would have been by the fire.
Where do you want to be here? Or do you want to be here?
I'll be right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
I want to. Before when I see people are start to like scatter or whatever, I will cast bless on these 3.
So that gives us.
A D4 to pretty much all your D20 rolls.
Okay.
That's just once.
To all the D20 rolls?
Well, it's saving throws and attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Not ability checks.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Towards you?
Saving
No, toward me.
throws and attack.
Cool. Alrighty. So,
They're 60 feet away. The goblin, or whatever you think it could be.
we don't have a.
There's no more flashing.
No more flashing. Okay. All right. So I go underneath the 3 I see coming towards us. As they're getting closer, can I size them up? Do they look goblinoid,
Oh,
or yeah, they're definitely.
Sorry, they're coming now.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of hide right up against the wheel well and wait for one of them to get close to the wheel well before I do it.
So everyone's gonna hide.
I don't know what everyone else is doing. I'm
I
hiding.
am
So you
standing
are
in the open like a target.
this guy.
Yeah.
You're behind a wagon. You're
Well, I'm underneath the wagon.
underneath the wagon. Okay. Fair.
I'm gonna stand where I am and just wait.
Here?
I'm gonna unsheath my sword. Yeah.
Facing this way.
Yeah.
Matt.
I said I was still lying down to kind of
So where are you lying down under this wagon?
next to it.
Over here?
I want to be able to get up pretty easily, but it was just more of to like not make it seem that
Okay.
we noticed.
And you're over here. Lila?
Sorry, there's noises. I'll have stood up. I don't want to be lying
Yeah.
down. I'll stand with Vera to watch the south. Yeah,
So they decide to get behind you.
that's fine.
All right. I mean, if everyone's standing up, I'll stand up.
No, you're fine.
No, I was
You made
like
a
the whole
great
point was
choice.
to make it like not look like we were all.
No,
there,
but I don't want to be prone.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
How close do you let the goblins get from the north?
I don't have anything. Well,
If they are
don't know if
within,
We only
yet.
got shot at from the south, right?
One
Yeah.
one arrow from
Yeah.
the south.
I'm
there's no
gonna
visual.
face the north.
when they're within about 20 feet, I want to take one of my darts and
The three they're walking together side by side. You place them.
I
like here.
like that you asked if they were goblinoid. Those ones,
Yeah.
because we don't know where
the Zentarum.
the Centaurans were coming from, but we had a. That's why I went that way, because
Yeah.
we were attacked by that way. So for sure,
But that's why I was
something that
looking
way.
behind me to say, okay, like I'm figuring they're signaling to something or
Yeah.
not. Nothing. It's always a distractionary tool. So when one of them gets within 20 feet,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
Of
cast
me?
bless.
I'm taking one of my darts and I'm gonna throw it at them.
All right. Roll initiative.
That was a one. I was like, God damn.
I rolled a 2.
Great. Doing really well today.
16.
That's gonna be you first, I guess.
Okay, so
You got the highest.
I got 16.
After that,
13.
would you
9.
better?
Yeah, it's better.
What'd you get?
7.
Okay, so right around the table, clockwise, starting with Chris, then me last.
Okay.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so as soon as the goblin, I'm basically, if the wheel well is here type of thing, I'm the wheel well here. I'm going to take out one of my darts and I'm going to throw it at the one that seems the closest. So go that one.
Roll to attack.
D4.
I can add. I don't need it. That's 18. That's a 24 to hit. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
So take the dart and I chuck it at that goblin, and then I basically I almost roll off the wheel, chuck the dart, and then kind of tuck and roll to the underneath the next wheel over here.
Say it again.
I come out from, like, I poke my head out from behind the wheel, I chuck the dart, and then after I do that, I basically, I'll say kind of roll to get behind the wheel over there. And then kind of butt up
much
against
damage?
it. That is damage is. Can I add the no, it's just. That is
No,
5
it's
points of
not
damage.
All right. Matt.
Do I see anything coming from the south at this point? Is anything getting closer, or is it still? All right. You know, just, you guys, the action might be the other way. Just saying.
Yeah, but an arrow came from that way.
Yeah, I mean, but there are 3 actual things coming from the other way.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna ignore that way.
Would they have heard like the dart hit the goblin, or
Sure. A little thud and a. That doesn't stall him. He won't.
no,
Going on.
no, just more like a signal that there's.
You could attack.
No. It's fine. I'm letting you guys know that there are literal beings coming towards us.
Thanks,
I'm
bud.
gonna come around here and just stand guard.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I still don't see anything coming from the south. Is there like a piece of the firewood that's not been burnt yet?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna cast light on it, and I want to chuck it so there's some light coming further south for me to see anything.
Okay. Let's say you chuck it 30 feet.
30 feet, 40 if you're
40 feet, okay.
yeah, something like that.
Okay. So you do all that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a light source coming from the south.
Okay. Okay.
Her light source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Does it illuminate anything?
You
Does
see
not
more desert.
does not seem to illuminate anything.
We don't
Well, lots
see
of sand.
anything moving, anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to still keep an eye on that way, so I'm just gonna go on this side of this caravan, more behind the camels kind of thing, but I can still kind of see that way.
Okay.
But I'll also now see this way. Can I see these guys?
Sure.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm just.
Close the flash.
Yeah, isn't it 120?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. I'll hit this first one with an Eldritch Blast. And hope my first attack roll. Oh, D4 though, eh?
Yes.
19.
The hit.
7 damage.
Which one did you hit?
Yeah, this one.
That one, that hit, stopped them all in their tracks.
Oh.
They turn around, they run away.
Okay.
Okay.
So they run back.
Is anything happening in the south after that?
So they're gonna use their dash and run as much as possible. It is your turn next.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Well, I see them running away, right? So I'm just going to peeking out from the spoke, watching that. I know I don't have anything that's going to be able to do anything as they're running away. So I want to kind of, Oros is to my left. I'm just gonna, whisper, like, but loud enough for him to hear, but like, that can't be it. Like, I don't trust it. This seems kind of like they're regrouping type of a thing. So that's kind of where.
Yeah. I agree. That's exactly what's happening.
Good talk.
Yep.
There in the distance, so you see humanoid form after your log of light, stumbling and holding their stomach, coming over the dunes, making their way towards your light source.
I don't trust that. I'm gonna pull out one of my axes, my hand axes, and I'm gonna chuck it and hope that it lands just right in front of him, and hope that he'll stop in his tracks.
Okay. So you throw an axe, and you hear a grunt. Heels over, and actually looks like they tried to fall awkwardly away from the axe.
Okay.
They're afraid to be hit by it.
Okay.
But the only move they had was to just clench their stomach and
Like
fall.
clumsily dodge it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's starting to get back up again, but still one hand on the stomach.
Is there enough light for me to see if there's any blood or if he's just faking it?
He is not faking it. There is blood. It is one of the Zents.
Okay.
And he has a... Now you see the arrow in the shoulder as well.
Okay.
Black arrow.
Are we still in turn order?
Can I indicate this to Delilah?
Yes.
Okay. I point towards the stumbling person.
We didn't hear any fighting from nearby or anything.
Nope.
I saw the goblins run off, so I'm paying attention to that. And I will go around the camels so that I'm more visible. And I'll... Huh?
Where do you want to move?
I'll just... Well, beside them. Like, yeah. Not that far.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to bunch up. I'll yell out, stop moving, stop coming towards. We will help you if you need help. Where's the rest of your caravan that was supposed to be around?
Goblins keep running. You have to... In your...
Ooh.
Another arrow.
It looks like the only thing he could do is crawl towards you with an arrow here in an awkward position now that he fell on it.
How far away is he?
At your light source.
So like,
The 40 feet
About
away.
30, 40 feet.
Yeah, it's like right here.
I would have like already turned around. Like I don't know if
It's your turn now.
we skipped. Yeah, but like
You know,
it went
no,
by.
he's after
I
me.
kind of just organically.
Okay.
Fast.
I would have. Yeah, I would have rather have been turned around and at least seen that and heard that the guy wanted help. And I mean,
He never expressed... Well, I mean, okay,
okay.
you're saying afterwards. Okay, good.
Yeah, we're good. What would you like to do?
I would like to approach the guy.
Okay. You come out all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's in bad shape. Popping up blood at this point.
I mean, I'll try and pick him up and walk him back and make sure that, like, you know, he's in front of me, so I'm kind of creating a shield for him to bring him back to our area.
Okay.
He's not like dead.
He's
On the
very bad
verge.
shape.
Yeah.
He's got a big cut across his stomach.
Probably
Got a
punctured
few arrows
lungs.
in him.
Okay. Like,
What
I'm not-
Can we ask him what happened?
I'm gonna just, if I can try and like do some sort of first aid to help out a little bit, I'll do that.
Okay. So where do you want to bring him?
Close to the fire?
Like,
yes.
yeah, somewhere around here, basically.
So, it looks like the goblins have left you alone. How would you like to help him? Just bandaging him up?
Yeah, doing any sort of first aid that I can do. I'm
Yeah, he cracks the arrows
yeah.
and lets you do your thing.
Okay.
Can I ask the drivers about the black arrows? Is that goblins or Zants that use black arrows? Goblins? Not Zants.
And the other guy's like, nonsense.
Goblins attacked you? A lot? You were a huge.
Wow.
You were a huge group.
Ambushed us from the sand.
Like up from the sand?
They must have.
Nearby?
You have to go save Azul.
I'm waiting for the rest of the group to pipe in here.
I
Yeah,
start going south.
No, I mean,
I start walking.
I was still
south.
watching
Are
the
they-
north end, so
So are they south from here? How far south?
He turns around and points towards the area.
100 feet south? 150 feet?
It's more...
200?
It seemed like he's really struggling right now.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get some info
he's
out
just
here,
like-
so I'm not just wandering around.
He's like,
He's not gonna tell us anything. I
no.
go
He's like,
south.
I'm assuming we'll
Five.
see when we'll find. We'll know it when we see it.
Yeah, I
500.
yeah, maybe.
Look, I'm sorry. I have to save my healing for if anyone actually goes down. I will come back and tend your wounds and help you out as much as I can, but stay safe over here for now.
I'll turn to the drivers. No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a trap to get us to leave.
Out of game, I feel that way also, but in game, I don't.
Okay. I fudgicles.
You can swear. It's okay.
I know. It's what came out. Okay.
You promised to heal me.
I'll heal you. I will.
I'll stay alive.
Okay.
They have a champion.
The
The goblins have a champion.
Never. I've never seen anything like this.
All right. Look, just for good measure, Spare the Dying. I know he's like cast Spare the Dying on him, and I'm gonna make my way towards the south. I'm heading out. Like we have to help. I don't think this guy's.
I'll.
Pick up my axe while I continue south.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the drivers. It's like I don't know what to do.
I just start walking with Oros.
I'll let them walk.
So
Can you watch him and make sure he doesn't do anything? And or do you?
one of the drivers comes up to you and interrupts you. Gets really close to your face, like side by side, so you really hear what he's saying.
Well, she's standing, so I don't
Yeah, he's going like this, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You kill the Zent, and you leave now, and we survive. That's the desert." And you recognize the voice. This is Azam. It looks like he's hidden himself as one of the drivers.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Say that again, though.
The guy who
The guy who hired
You
us.
kill the Zent,
That guy.
and you leave the desert. It's the desert. This is how you survive. And he looks at the driver and he's like, "And I've hired you, so kill this fool." And he goes up to one of the wagons and he gets on it, starts getting the camels over and starts tying everything up.
I mean,
We don't.
shoot.
You guys started walking.
Yeah.
I'm not that far. I have little legs.
I haven't heard anything. You gotta call me back.
Yeah.
Pharaoh, Vera, Oros, you're gonna walk back over here, please.
Kind of trot back over. What's going on?
I keep forgetting you're so small.
You can talk down to me. It's okay.
So Zam takes off his garb, like his facial garb, so you can see that bushy mustache and
Oh,
hair.
He's the guy that
yeah.
Hired
I
us.
recognize.
What's that show? Secret Boss or whatever? Is it?
Yeah.
kinda,
Undercover boss.
Yeah, undercover boss.
That's that.
We're on that episode.
We're
Yeah.
guy that hired us. He's been with us apparently the whole time. We gotta keep going. We're not to help them.
What about that one?
Boss man told us to get rid of him.
And he overhears a little bit, so he's like, it's like a wounded animal. Just do it.
Okay, I take my sword and I stick it.
Kill the Zent.
I mean, that solves that then.
Is it
And
like
I know about
close
this.
to dawn at this point? Is it close to dawn at this point, or is it still like middle of the night?
We got a couple hours till the sun comes up.
So we're just gonna pack up camp early then,
Get moving. I mean,
get moving.
yeah.
So we'll help hitch the camels back up.
Sorry.
You think I'm looking directly at you while you kill him? Like I'm definitely keeping my distance from this
sorry.
situation.
Knowing the about the Centaur and whatever, I as a harper, I'm aware of their dealings, so I'm not exactly sad to see him killed. Just kind of like keep going and just get.
And in your moment of meh, a snake unravels from underneath his clothes, spreads wings and flies straight through the air. And it flies south.
Good to know. That can't be foreshadowing anything.
So we
Hitch
finish
up
up hitching up camels and mosey on continuing down the road.
I say to the guy, what's in that?
Zam.
I'm assuming you know your way in the dark because a lot of this looks the same in the daylight. So I figure at night it could only, look the same.
Looks around and goes, we need to go.
Duly noted.
We can clearly see where the road is. We're not going to
That's what I mean.
wander the wrong way.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So
Can I go up to Azam and ask, like, what was the purpose of hiding yourself? And I thought you hired us to protect this caravan. I didn't know you were going to be accompanying us.
A lot of money on this.
That isn't the whole point, so that you get to stay alive and keep that money? Isn't that part of it? Like, you don't want part of the risk, or...
I need to get the Parnas somehow.
Alright.
Just collect my money.
So not only are we escorting his luggage, merchandise, we're escorting him, is what's going on.
Are you someone who... Do you have are you well known in these parts?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have a 100% success rate.
That's a pretty good success rate.
Everyone has 100.
Okay.
That's why we're leaving.
Okay. Look, I'll take your word for it.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so we're leaving.
Yeah. Well, we've hitched up
We
the
cleaned up,
camels.
we're leaving.
Yeah. And we'll get on the road. You're keeping eyes open now, knowing obviously the goblins. Not that I'm going to be able to see a whole hell of a lot. It's dark, but it's a clear sky.
I
So
can do the glowing stick.
yeah, that'll kind of just draw attention to us.
Giving it to you.
So Zam doesn't want to have any conversation with anyone. You try to talk to him, he kind of just brushes you off. Doesn't want to really answer anything you ask him. His most famous quote is, "I pay you."
I mean, he's not wrong.
And start of day 9, you can see the peaks of the mountains in the range that lead to the forest, leads to Parnas. Your journey is almost over.
Any sign of that giant ominous cloud?
I know. But do we have a dry erase mark?
Eraser?
We didn't bring it over.
No worries.
That's what sleeves are for.
Yeah. So, in the distance, you can see that there is a road that goes through the mountains.
Okay. So, I kind of say, I'm assuming Parnas is on the other side of those mountains.
See, this is why I hire help who don't speak.
We don't know the
gonna take
area.
another-
We're just asking.
Just taking another sip.
Do we know if Parnas is on the other side? It's like we're,
Also,
Farrah, we'll get there when we get there, apparently.
Okay.
that was it. Like, the no trace of the Zentarum or Zent, whatever. They just had that one guy who sent a weird snake flare type thing in the sky, and that's it for the next couple of days.
No, that was the guy that we
Vera took out.
Yeah, which was his entering.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
snake. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. These mountains. Do I recognize what this mountain range is?
Sure.
Cool. What
The
is it?
mountain's right before Parnas.
There we go. You happy
but-
now?
Okay.
So we're coming up to a mountain path.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Of course.
This is a definite ambush point.
Yeah.
I'm reading.
You are absolutely correct. However, this ambush is not a surprise whatsoever. What you see ahead of you, it looks like someone built a wall, and it has like a gate. Two doors that are very tall
Yeah.
to open up. And on top of the wall is a bunch of humanoid forms. You're still a little far to see it. Humanoid forms, and they're in armor, and they have weapons. And it's starting to look at like this construction was made from other caravans
Lovely.
Okay.
and stuff they found, stones they found, and different things. But it looks like they just built this out of what they could find,
Okay.
including trees from the forest. It seems.
Okay.
So we all see that this is we're going to be getting into a fight, basically, right?
No,
Well,
not
unless there's a way around.
Well, I'm gonna ask the guy who hired us
Yeah.
is with us, who's probably done this
Chatty
route a
Cathy?
few times.
I pay you.
I understand, but we're new to this road. How do we get past the gate? I'll ask him.
I've never seen this before.
Great. When was the last time you came by here then?
A month ago.
Oh. That is...
This mountain
Sooner than I
range,
thought.
looking at it, like
So this is hastily put together, probably, is what's... Okay.
Does it look like the Xantron people, armor, same stuff? No?
Looks like hobgoblins.
Okay. That's cool.
Looks like 10 of them.
Okay. That's cool.
Maybe 11.
Okay.
does it look like the way the mountain range is. If I'm looking at it, the road going through them.
This is the only way.
This is the only way. There's no way like to go off road type of
The
thing.
man says we could go north or south through the sands. It'll be very slow, but we don't have the water or the food for the camels for that.
Yeah.
Forward.
Looks like it. Okay. So
I'm gonna have Bless ready for when it's
Yeah,
like
for
we're
sure.
getting into a fight.
for sure. Yeah. So as we're approaching,
I'll be up front.
I'm going to hide in the basically in one of the backs, like in one of the wagons itself.
I'm
So
hoping I can talk us out.
yeah, like I'm gonna kind of just like hunker down like next to like one of the bros, and kind of, but enough that I can see
I'll
just a little bit of what's going
I'll go
on.
next to you, so I can give you guidance.
No.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's the right
Now
thought.
you're
It's the
thinking.
right thought.
So you just
I would say would mention like to like slowly approach, because this obviously we know what this is. We're not gonna.
Cautiously
Yeah.
approach.
okay.
But I'm
So
up
how
front
close
to
do you
hope.
come? They don't move. They're not doing anything.
I'll be up front to hopefully talk ourselves through.
Okay, so you're gonna be the talker.
I'm gonna give her guidance. for
Usually,
talking.
that's usually the charisma character's job, is to try and talk our way out of a situation.
Okay.
I'll stand nearby as a possible buff. Or
You're my
anything.
muscle.
Yeah, I'm a muscle.
So on the top of the wall, seems where all the hobgoblins are. The center one moves forward. You hear him say, "Attention!" And he kind of like makes these like whipping movements like this, and then all the hobgoblins kind of like come to alert. Stop!
We'll stop.
Yeah. Stop. Sorry. I was gonna cough. Okay.
You're about 50 feet away.
Yeah, we're about 50 feet away. That's what I was gonna figure. I was like, I'll shout across. I was like, we're supposed to pass through here. There's not supposed to be an obstruction.
$30 gold to pass.
I'll look up at, was it Zem?
Azam.
Azam?
Yeah.
See if he nods or shakes his head. Watch for him to his
He sighs and
reaction.
rolls his eyes and goes, I pay you.
Eat us.
That's it.
Fight them, destroy the wall, pay them. I don't care what you do.
I was just looking. He is an ass.
What's
Let's not work for him again.
Can you like give a bit of an advance pay so we can pay them?
Or else I don't think he's gonna do that. He pays for a job
Money's
done.
important.
But they take an IOU.
I'll show is like, we don't have that. You're gonna let us pass.
Do we? I'm sorry. Do we know how much he was paying us for this?
You're getting paid 50 gold.
50 gold all together.
Mhm.
Okay. So that would be most of our money gone if we were to pay.
We have 8 camels. How much are 2 camels worth?
We did technically lose a caravan. We don't technically need 2 camels.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
So, look at the
I
talker.
didn't even think about that.
Well, he's not going to pay us
Yeah.
ahead of time.
We can
and
offer him
also-
2 camels.
Yeah.
They're not ours to offer.
Well, he
He
said
doesn't seem
pays
to
us,
give much
so
of a
this-
shit, so we're making an executive decision.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 2 camels for you. I don't have much more.
6 camels
No.
and 1 wagon.
What?
No. It's 2 camels and that's it. That's worth way more than the 30 gold you're asking for.
Zam says, 1 camel can pull a wagon through the forest. And we don't need the 3rd wagon if we put everything in the other wagon.
So he's saying go for the 6
more
camels.
than just I pay you.
But I will be ducking this out of...
Yeah, see.
Well, what do you? We can't. We're already losing most of our pay from paying these guys.
We're not paying the 30. Anyways.
No, but if either way we're gonna
Either
lose.
way,
I have,
we're not
I
getting
have
it.
11 gold, just for
No,
the record.
it's,
We don't have the money.
it's fine. 2 camels and 1 wagon.
Mm-hmm.
You're
6 camels and 1 wagon.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't have 6 camels to give him.
Well, we do.
We do,
technically. That's what he was
technically,
saying.
that's
Is
what
that
he
we
was
can use 1 camel to pull the each wagon.
Each wagon.
So we have that way we'd have 2 camels left if we give 6, and we're giving the 1 wagon once we empty out the stuff. So
We're not going to make any money off this job at this
No,
point.
we're not.
No, but we're gonna live.
Yeah.
We had Pharaoh and are on the same page.
Talila doesn't care about money either, anyway.
I start untying
Okay,
camels and
start
Yeah.
fixing the
matching them
wagons.
together.
I'll start loading the stuff from one of the carriages into the other one.
And between the other
Yeah.
2, yeah.
I have your
Splitting the
6
weight.
camels and a wagon.
Yeah, I help Oros.
You're a great help.
Yeah, I'm handing like out of the wagon. Catch it.
Are you going to let us pass now with our 2 wagons and 2 camels?
Yeah, snaps his fingers or attempts to. And the doors open up and 2 hobgoblins that are behind those doors. Open
Do they
up.
come collect the camels?
You leave as you pass.
So as we
Start
pass
going
through,
forward,
yeah.
we will leave the
I would say leave it like them to the back, so that way, like, you know, we
Yeah.
get through and then they can grab the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm holding magic, though,
Oh yeah.
in case one of them attacks us.
Oh yeah. I'm just watching for any.
I'm being super, super cautious.
Yeah.
And, like, surrounding the one with our, like, his, like,
The 2
goods.
ones that are lower, they come out to the front. They greet you through. And they have crossbows and like, look at us. Look at us.
Yeah, we're looking at you.
I'm just
Look at
drinking
my
the entire
eyes.
time.
That's
You
not
have
hot.
very nice eyes.
You gotta, there you go. Nice job.
You got that nice yellowy jaundice look.
I'm
It
just
looks really good on
glaring
you.
as I pass them.
I'm just, yeah.
So you go through the gates.
Mm-hmm.
You leave some camels. And the 2 crossbow ones behind you, and they're like, keep looking at us.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm watching you. We gave you payment. You let us pass.
I'm looking, I just kind of look ahead because I don't trust that. Like, they want us to look at them for a reason. So I'm kind of doing that little drunken head bobble of like,
Hey, you look at us.
yeah. And I just kind of like, I'm glancing that way because there's 2 of them. They're, multiples of us, so they're not necessarily watching me at all times. I'm making sure I kind of am obscured by
Moving my
anything else.
eyes around. I'm not
Yeah.
like keeping eye contact
Is there anything
with
ahead of us?
anyone.
With a cursory glance.
Oh, looks like the forest starts to open up, and
Yeah.
maybe it's,
I'm not looking at them. I'm just walking.
they keep yelling. One of them
Yep.
is
No,
yelling at you.
just keep going.
I'm making direct eye contact.
Like uncomfortable eye
Yeah.
contact.
You're so
It's like thinking that we might have something special. Maybe we should come back and we can be friends or something like that.
Keep looking.
What's your name, by the way?
I'll just push Oros. Keep going, Oros.
I got that one eye open, one eye closed look going on, just like trying to focus on him.
What's
We're-
your passive perception?
13.
13? As you get further away, it seems like you're in the clear. You 2 notice something. What's your passive perception?
10.
12.
Well, so you 2 notice something as they allow you to look the other direction, basically. They like put their crossbows up. That all the hobgoblins on the top are scarecrows.
Oh my god, I hate myself.
They have no legs.
Yeah, no legs.
Yeah. No, they do, but they
Yeah, but
there's
they're-
no legs. They're like straw.
So how many are actually?
It looks like there's 3. There's a guy yelling at the top, and then 2 with the crossbows.
Do we want to go?
I gotta commend
There
them
might be
on their
more though
efficiency.
somewhere.
I'm all for going.
Yeah,
and
but
just
they
kind of.
don't notice it. Only you 2.
Yes.
Who knows
Oh, yeah.
this?
The boys.
Oh, the boys. Okay.
Whereas 13 or higher.
So
Oh,
I just
okay.
kind of where are you 2 compared to where like I'm kind of back up in the.
I
Well,
was
I-
near her because she was talking.
I was up front, so
Yeah, so you're in your.
I wouldn't have looked.
You're if you're walking
I'm
along
looking
the side,
around, but
I'll turn because you're actually I'm at your height at this point, so I can turn and say, "There's
oh, 'cause
only
you're sitting up
yeah
on the.
yeah. There's only 3 of them. Do you want?
What?
Yeah, like there's a. You want to go get our stuff back? Because there's only 3 of them. There's the guy that was yelling and those 2 retards.
I'll look up at Azam. You want to keep going, or do you want your stuff back?
Doesn't bother me at all. I still have the same money. I'm deducting your pay.
See, that's kind of the problem. I mean, I'm okay with it either way, but I'm just saying. And I doubt they're going to be thinking we're coming back.
How far away are we at this point?
Like 60 feet, 70 feet.
Get them.
Yeah. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it.
You want to pick this fight?
Do you want to get paid?
I don't care about money.
That's fair. I'm good with either way, and I just kind of look. I know Oros isn't gonna fight anything. He's gonna just kind of stand there. So I'll look over at Vera.
Vera,
and be
how
like,
bored are you?
You want to?
Immensely.
That's a yes.
I'll toss an Eldritch Blast behind us at one of the
I'm gonna
targets.
bless. If I see your attack,
Yeah, yeah.
I will bless.
Okay, roll initiative.
Yay.
Oh, a 20. Come on.
Wow.
12.
Who needs that?
Wow.
Well, I guess that's my bless.
So, I forgot to mention something before we started playing. I wanted to hand out inspiration to somebody at the table for their kind deeds, helping me move. Matt, thank you very much
What did you get?
for showing up in the rain 2 weeks ago and helping me move
What did you get?
No
to
problem.
my new house.
No problem at all.
For that, you get inspiration. This is how it
12
works. I don't care how you roleplay the game.
It's your rules, Dave.
If
It's
you bring
fine.
snacks and candy and drinks for me and help me move, you get
I have
inspiration.
cupcakes.
Oh, sorry, I rolled a 14.
Who's going?
I don't know.
I rolled a 3. So.
You rolled 20.
I rolled a 12.
Oh, sorry, I rolled a 4.
Oh.
4 this time. I rolled 4 last time. So.
Oh, okay. We're both doing great, Dave.
8.
Okay, so you're first.
So then it's you, then it's
Me.
Okay.
So it's Oros, Vera,
Vera,
Pharaoh,
Delilah.
Delilah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So yeah, well, I mean, if are you gonna? Well,
yeah, you were Eldritch Blasting.
I
so-
mean,
Who you hitting?
I want to hit the one that's up top.
Okay.
But is this just loose at the moment because
Yeah, you have.
my initiative's 8?
No,
Well,
it's because
surprise.
you have surprise. You're the one who's doing the actual
Oh,
surprise.
okay. So I want to hit the one that's up top.
Because they're all laughing
Yeah, let's-
right now.
17 plus 5.
That's it.
5 damage.
Oh, damage.
Mm-hmm.
So the one on top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's first initiative? Matt.
I'm just gonna walk forward, like get pretty close proximity to try and engage one or get as close to engaging one of them as I can.
You could use your dash to get right up on one of them if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. Let's do this then. I'm gonna draw things.
Art with Dave.
Art with Dave.
That's the starting line.
So, just to give you guys a kind of a clue of where you are. And one's on top. These ones started closing the gate already.
So we're over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are all the way over there. So position yourself where you like to.
Well, I was going to be next to you because I'm up on the
Just
cart.
be on the side to-
So,
What you're gonna have already run up to one? I'm gonna be up here. Yeah.
okay. Careful.
You all good there? Well, because you're gonna be. I'm assuming it's you. Then who else is there?
There.
I would have run up to one for
Okay.
sure.
So you, which one do you want to run?
You're not kidding.
Look, I'm trying to take some aggro.
Making a
off,
target.
Like, that's the point.
No, I know.
We're off some numbers. That's okay.
Move towards that one.
Hmm.
Unsheath the sword.
That's that you used action.
If it took it.
Oh, it took a dash.
Is it-
It was a
the
dash.
surprise round.
Yeah.
That's where they go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so I'm going to hop down from the wagon and use my full 25, 50. Yeah, 50. So with the dash, 50 feet.
So you're like 2 blocks ahead of them.
Oh, is it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to
So you could get from the. You're 60 feet from the.
60, so I can get
2 blocks away.
2 blocks away. So about here or here?
There.
There. Okay, so actually I'm there. Yeah, that's it for.
And you want to stay how far away?
We were 60 feet away from the gate, right?
so you-
Oh no, I'm staying where I am.
Okay, so we're just at it 60 feet away.
Yeah.
All right.
Roughly where I am, I think.
60 is 1 square back.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought I had calculated correctly.
So, now it's the actual round.
Not just because.
It's okay.
Okay.
So that's the round. So now we're gonna actually start initiative. So that was the surprise round.
Okay.
So it comes back to you.
Can I try and shove this guy to make him fall? Like fall prone?
Sure.
You got it. It's fine.
Whatever the rules are.
A shove attack.
That's what strength.
Yeah, I imagine it's plus my strength there. So that's gonna be a 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. You managed to grapple with the hobgoblin, but you can't put him on the ground. But you're grappled with him.
Okay.
It's basically locked arms and
I'll look at her like, I'm not gonna hit him, but I'll make it easier for you to hit him.
yeah.
All right.
God damn.
Okay,
You can attack with advantage.
yeah, okay. Because I want to essentially swing the sword to cleave up the thigh through the middle. Get a nice little dent
With
in there,
advantage,
just
yeah.
like
Stepping back a little
yeah.
bit,
No, I don't
like-
want to hit you. So it's with advantage, you said?
Plus D4.
Plus a D4.
Oh, are we blessed already?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. There we go.
Use that sword.
Okay, so that is a dirty 20. The hit.
It's a hit.
Yeah, and then it's 2 of these. So that's 6 damage. Now they like me.
It's very wounded
Good.
and bleeding, and angrier, getting his nails into your arms now,
I just grin back.
snarling. And it looks like it's trying to push you between him and her.
Okay.
You're next.
Yeah. So I'm going to move up into melee with this one. As I'm walking up, just taking a swig from one of my bottomless flask, and I'm going to take a swing. I'm assuming this as a hobgoblin is that much bigger than me, so I'm going to just swing for what's in front of me.
Sure.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
That's it.
And yeah, so I'll do damage on that is. That's going to be 4 points of damage. And then after I swing out and I crack him in the knee with that one. And as I come around with that, I'm going to basically with my left foot try and kick the offhand attack, kick the other kneecap to try and like almost buckle it. So that is going to be a 19 to hit.
That's it.
And that's going to be another 5 points of damage.
Definitely weak in the knees. Drops the crossbow, pulls out a sword. Lila.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading a rule. Bonus action. I will summon one of my otherworldly tentacles.
Cool.
And attack with it. Melee spell attack. That's still plus 5. 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
It's a miss.
Okay. I will try and hit the one up top again with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I
You kind of
bless, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts with the tentacle, but yeah,
it's still a melee spell attack.
okay. Yeah. You're blessed.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
It's still a melee spell attack, so it's still a spell attack. It would still be an attack roll.
Like I'm assuming that doesn't count as a creature. Then, like, because if you're
not a
summoning it, that's where it
creature.
gets a little bit weird, you know.
no.
It's not. It's.
Well, you didn't cast Bless before. You cast Bless before it was summoned.
Yeah,
So even if it was a creature, it wouldn't have been affected by the Bless.
that's what
It's
I
not a
mean.
creature,
That's
though.
exactly what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that the bless counts because it is a
No, but she's
separate
blessed.
entity. Yeah.
It's not a creature though.
Yeah.
It's an effect you
It's-
do. It's a spell you cast essentially.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because
It's a
plus
special
cast before.
tentacle.
Yeah.
So Eldritch Blast.
The Eldritch Blast it works, but no.
That's fine. I just do the Eldritch Blast now. 18.
18's a hit.
Two. 2 damage.
So it hits him, and he awkwardly falls over the side of the wall.
Hey.
So we can't see him now.
Is that a high fall? Like
A
we just see
little
him-
bit.
Like 15 feet.
Okay.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah. So these two, of course, they fight. That's. Just want to make sure. 13?
Nope.
No.
That's a miss.
Not fair.
Oh no.
Sorry, Dave.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, that's it for me. 2 misses.
Oh.
Right.
I'm gonna continue to grapple this guy if I can keep
You're gonna
the.
whisper sweet nothings. You're gonna
Nope.
intimidate.
No,
I rolled a low.
I rolled actually 16.
Nice. Okay. You throw him to the ground.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, get him on the ground, prone. Definitely advantage for you.
Okay.
Can I walk away without getting an opportunity attack because he's prone?
Sure.
Okay. I'll walk towards this one. Actually, wait. I gotta kind of go see what's going on. However, sorry. What?
Is the gate closed?
The gate is open or closed?
Closed.
Okay, so let's just try and open the gate. If I can do that as well.
As you go to push the gate, you realize that something on the other side has barricaded it. It's most likely a beam
Okay.
in the way of the fuels. But the gate is not really made of anything that strong either.
I'll take a hit at it
The
next
side of a
turn.
wagon basically just made the door, you know.
I'll try and take a hit at it next turn.
That's a 9.
With advantage?
Yeah.
With bless and advantage?
Yeah.
Good God.
Wow.
I'll whiff it.
9?
Yeah.
An intimidating swing?
Oh yeah. I really go for it and I just cleave the top of his head.
So
A little
it came
haircut.
close.
Little haircut.
Came close. And he's starting to realize he's in a lot of danger here. His eyes. Yeah. The eyes of someone who sees death coming. A 9?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only do so much to help.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate
I'm
the help. Clearly need it.
I'm going after the knee again to try and I want to try and bring him down more to my level for like that is only a 7.
That's a miss.
And so I'm gonna try again with the front kick to the knee, and that is going to be 14.
So he dodges the first attack. The second attack, he stands still, but now he knows what's expected.
Okay.
He braces for that hit,
So I just kind of like butt up against it and like shit.
and he sees an opportunity to cut your leg off. Second to try and.
Okay.
Is that everything?
Nope.
No. Delilah?
I'm gonna try and hit with the tentacle again on the one that's with
Get 'em.
Pharaoh. Did we establish if I can do it's a spell attack?
I think Dave was it's a no go for the blitz
Okay.
on the tentacle.
That's still a 21 though. No.
Nice.
21 hit?
Yeah, to hit. 1d8. Where's the d8? Where's the d8? Why don't okay. 3 damage. That's on the one next to the blue dice.
That is a downed hobgoblin.
Nice.
And I will try and hit the one in front of Vera. with a
You wanna
Eldritch
move?
Blast.
He's on-
I can move 2 that way, whatever, or up, even. That's gonna miss. That's an 8 plus 5 is 14.
On the one that's down there.
The one that's near Vera.
13.
That's prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That one on his turn. Stop. Stop. I have some new value.
And I just hold my sword above the throat. Okay.
I'm trying to smash the gate.
Sure.
You want to roll for it, or you?
Nah.
Okay.
After you start smashing the gate down, he's trying to thaw.
Is the other guy
That's
alive
what,
on
that's
the
what
other
I'm trying to make sure. I don't know what's the other guy.
You see the other guy like in the distance running. Gone in the distance.
All right. Well, he's gone.
Let's get our camels back, and now let's hitch things back up.
Like, I have value.
Okay, what do you have?
Azul, his interim leader, came through here. He gave me a blessing. Give to you.
Talila, do you want the blessing?
Well, she's not.
What is
close.
it?
You guys are.
I'm not that
I'm
close.
calling out to her.
He says
Well,
that.
I'm heading to get the camels that
Yeah.
we.
He says that if I run into the Zentarum and I'm in trouble, give him this letter, sealed. And it'll explain that I'm a friend of the Zul.
Okay. Sure. I'll take it. Thanks.
I'm getting the camels and the wagon.
Exchange for my life. Yes.
For me, yeah. From them, I can't guarantee anything, and I take.
You just grab it from him.
I take the letter.
Dora.
I promise. I don't know about them. I can't control them. It's their thing.
Value.
It is, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Your friend is dead, and your other friend's gone.
I live.
Okay.
Kara,
what
you
else?
decide. I'm not worrying about. I'm getting the camels.
It's just kind of like.
I'm just holding the sword and waiting.
So, like, I mean, technically speaking, if we killed him, can we just take it?
Well, I already have it.
He does already have it.
Eh. I just kind of like help. I go and help
No.
Delilah just,
Or as if I don't kill this one, will you forgive me for the last one?
I'll tell good things to bad fool.
Who's that?
Who?
My master.
I don't know your master. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Hill giant.
Oh,
Oh.
Items of magic.
Oh. Where is he?
can I?
He's in the desert.
Is he being honest? Is
That's
this a hot
desert's
round?
really big. You gotta be more specific.
Oi! Oh, that's bad. Inspiration. Yes.
You help me move for 4 hours in the rain. Fine, you want to use this?
It's gonna be 15.
He's genuine with his word. Yeah.
And like his master is I
gotta
can
get
assume
moving.
that like all of this is real.
It seems to be truthful. Yeah.
Okay.
Bad fool.
All right.
Okay, just let him go.
think it's
We
fine.
gotta grab our
I
shit.
sheath
We need
my
to keep
sword.
moving.
Sheath the sword. He lives.
David, stop doing this.
What?
It's not nice, all right?
That's not nice.
Just robbing people with your scarecrows is ridiculous.
You mean you gotta commend them. It was pretty clever.
It was pretty clever. We did
Yeah.
fall for it, but
Yeah.
just stop it, Make an honest living somewhere.
is he giving him a pep talk?
Yes.
No. Well, look. We're going to let him live. Hopefully he lives well, okay?
I'll say run now. Go.
Tries to get through the gate.
Let's smash it some more. Go!
Well, we already opened it to go
Can I
get
inspect the body of
What
the
was
one
the-
that
his boss
you just
thing?
took out? Anything of interest
It was
on
a
the dead
hill
one?
giant.
Hill giant.
Caught
Yeah,
that
on the dead one.
part.
Anything of interest?
Is another letter from the Zen.
I'll take that.
What was the hill giant's name?
Bad fool.
Bad Fool. Okay, I'll spell that how I feel like.
Anything else, or just
Somewhere in the desert, he was not specific.
nothing of interest?
Chainmail, few copper, few silver, change.
Nothing to pocket change.
How does that letter look now that I have it? Does it look like it's an authentic thing that I could actually use for what he was saying, or it's
Well, it's a folded piece of paper,
Yeah.
thick paper, but it has a seal, so you can't open it. Like,
yeah? But does the marking have the snake or something like that? Does the seal have the snake on it or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably official. But it might
You think
say
so?
"kill this person." for all I know. Can I hold it up to the light? And see
Oh,
if I-
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
we have two of them, so realistically, we could always open one just to have a looky
Well,
though.
I'm just gonna put it in my inventory there.
Yeah. All right, so we
Do you have one as well?
yeah, as well. Yeah. We hitch the tails
Gathering
back up, and
the
we
camels
we
and mosey on out of there.
yeah
Okay.
we get moving.
All right. The trail of blood on the black road is. So,
Let those scarecrows and dead body be a warning. The scarecrows killed him.
okay. So, Azam is like, well done. Well done.
And we know we're about about 2 days, 2.5 days.
We have 1 day.
We have 1 day left. We're 1 day
One
left.
day.
Okay, yeah, 1 day left. Okay. So, all right. So we hitch back up, and we're on the road again.
Okay. So it looks like you're gonna get the full thing.
That was fun.
No cloud either.
Yeah, no sign of that cloud city, eh?
I mean, that was a few days ago, so I'm sure
Once
it's
we get
Now
long
the
gone.
temperature
Yeah,
starts to get more humid, but little cooler.
Hmm.
It's more forest and foliage. Much more pleasant than the desert. And you get to basically it's like a climb,
Okay.
right? So like the road goes, it's steep, it's going up like the hills we have here in Montreal, downtown. You know? So it goes, it's a steep hill up, and at the bottom of this hill is a caravan crushed against a tree, and there's this log that has all kinds of spikes, metal spikes they put into it, and it looks like the log was rolled down this hill and came crashing into a caravan and just split it to pieces.
Okay. Can I see if there's any sort of weird
Yeah,
trap type things coming up ahead? Like if there's, I don't know, something set, or if I don't know if there's any trail of people or
Well, there's definitely a trail of holes and spikes,
yeah.
and if you look hard enough in the woods, there's another log split in two that has spikes, and some of those spikes were taken out of it. So it looks like they someone cannibalized.
I'm sure that caravan has been completely picked of whatever may
Yeah.
still have been in one piece,
Yeah, and
right?
it's been there for a while.
Okay.
And it looks like that log, like if we were to, I doubt it's possible, but if we were to go kind of in the trees, like there wouldn't be a way for that log to make it down. Like this hill is there, and there's a huge clearing for the log to roll in.
Yeah, so
take
basically
people
this
out.
is the path, and it looks like they rolled a log down a hill.
Okay.
Caravans that were passing by.
Can we see if there's a way to kind of travel a little bit in the forest instead, or is it
Sure,
like too rough
but
terrain?
you wouldn't be able to go with the camels and the wagon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Yeah. Okay.
No.
You go
I
on
guess
foot.
keep an eye out for any of those same, I'll say, clearing paths from the trail, like for maybe another potential trap. Like we know this road is obviously now trapped, so
How far are we, Azam, from where we need to be?
We could be there by nightfall.
Is it worth leaving the carriages and trying to trek what we have?
we can't carry all that.
Wait,
You won't be able to carry the statue like that for
No.
Okay.
that length of time.
I think we just keep our eyes on the road and cross our fingers.
All right. Maybe at least keep to the side as much as we can.
Yeah.
As
Well,
we
I mean, like I said, if we see where that type of thing rolled down. So, I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be similar traps, not identical traps, but at least similar.
He chimes in with not Zentarum.
Okay. So,
It's like he
Do-
like, kind of puts a finger on one of the spikes on the log.
Yeah.
It's like too crude.
goblins, kobolds.
Goblins be too lazy.
Okay.
Our way is
Yeah.
blocked.
Have you seen this before?
I
Is
don't
this
think
normal?
I don't think our way is blocked.
No?
It's pushed up.
The Zentarum usually keep this road pretty clear, and if you pay them, they allow you to pass and have no problems.
Okay.
There's spikes on the side of the road.
No, in the log that rolled down,
A log roll.
They roll the log down the road, and then they put like spikes, like iron nails into it.
yeah.
It is in our way.
No, there's one that's crashed into a caravan that's been there for a little while, and there's another one in the far woods that has split into two. But it looks like they pulled the spikes out of that one.
Oh,
To reuse. So I think just we
could
move
have been
cautiously
hobgoblins. It's the start of what they started. taking?
to take. Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
I just think okay, we just proceed cautiously and we just keep our eyes peeled because just we don't really have much of a choice. We can't go on foot. We have a bunch of stuff we're trying to get there, and we're almost there.
No.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just move cautiously.
So you all go up the hill
Yeah.
with the wagons, everything.
Well, I think does anyone want to run point?
Yeah, no, I'll go check a little bit further
Okay.
up what's going on.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay, so you're gonna go up and scout, basically.
Yeah.
So you go up to the top of the hill. You don't see anything. As it plateaus, levels out, you see a hawk on a perch that is made from a bunch of sticks, rope, and it's like a little structure it's sitting on. Attached to its leg is a note.
Okay. Sure, I guess. Why not?
Do it.
Well, I can't actually do that, but
Me too.
yeah, sure. I mean, I'll try and kind of
Yeah.
beckon the hawk over to see if I can get the note from it.
It doesn't move.
It's alive though. Okay.
Just sitting there, kind of shifting, and looks at you.
I'm gonna grab this from you, buddy.
Yep. So it slips
Gives
out.
a
You guys
thumbs
go
up.
the ribbon and take the note.
All right. I'll check it out. What does it say?
It says, "They strong, kill, kill, kill."
Okay. I'm gonna tell the people that they can come up. Like I'm gonna kind of signal.
And the hawk's like,
All right. Yeah.
So-
What does it say?
I'm gonna signal.
They strong, kill, kill, kill.
there's a lot of vagueness going on here. I've noticed.
Okay, but that note didn't get to whoever it was meant to. Technically.
That's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna signal to everybody to come up because there's clearly nothing that's gonna there's not gonna be another one of those spiky logs rolling down to take out the caravan. So I'll signal to everyone to come up, let them know that I found that note. I don't know if you guys can decipher what this would what was the point of this, but
From the top of the hill, from the top of the rise, do we see? Because we're not far from Parnas. Do we see Parnas, or is it still far enough?
still a distance because the path goes through the woods and sneaking down.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
We're not far now.
Okay. So we'll just keep on trekking, I guess.
And when you look around the area on top of the hill, you notice there's large footprints and there's been activity here recently.
when you say large, you mean giant.
Giant.
No, as in hobgoblin, as in
Okay.
just
Larger humanoid, but
not goblin, but larger.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we
Like the goblins were scouts to the hobgoblins.
maybe.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Just kind of walk in the front a little bit, just see what's going on.
We know we're close, but we also know that that's also probably one of the more dangerous places to be because people let their guard down. So I'm gonna keep my head on a swivel ish.
All right. So it looks like you made it through the dangerous roads of the Black Road. You survived the Zentarum and the goblins and the desert. And you make it to Parnas,
Yay!
where you're actually greeted with many of the townsfolk. Town's about 20 to 30 families,
Okay.
but a lot of them are in the square. Looks like they've been awaiting.
Okay.
Um,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are they
Why are
like
they all
more
here?
looking at Azam because they recognize them, or they were anticipating all of us?
Looks like they're anticipating the wagons.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I've seen supplies for them if it's not in that big a place.
Some supplies.
Well,
We lost most of
We-
the,
we
but
lost
the supply
supplies,
wagon.
but we brought the weapons, the water, and what was the other one?
The
Statue.
A half-elven woman comes forward and drops a bag of gold to Azam's hands. He drops a bag of gold that he pulls out from the back. He drops
Yeah,
it
there
in
you
your
go.
hands.
Bastard.
He drops that in your hands.
Okay. Kind of just get away
He
from
bows to Chandra. And she's same thing. Azam,
the Chandra.
Chandra.
Okay.
How much, just for fun, like how much bigger of a bag of gold did it look like he just got versus the one that we were paid?
Got like half
Okay.
the size.
Okay. So it's not so bad.
All right.
And he starts to walk off with her, and you can hear him say, "I apologize for not having the supplies. You know how it is." She's like, "Paying off the Zents?" And they start going back and forth about, what could have happened, and they kind of trail off to the side.
We're free to go, yes?
Yeah, I guess we're good to go.
So some people come in, they start taking the weapons out of the wagon, they start taking the leftover water, and you could see that there are some sick, some people who were expecting those supplies and are very disappointed. They didn't get anything.
I want to kind of like, is it mostly human? Is it mostly, or is it just kind of you said it's not that many, it's like 20
Mostly
families,
human,
mostly
yeah.
human. Okay. I'm curious about the Cloud Giant City that was heading in this direction. I want to know if they must have seen it, or like obviously nothing happened because they're still here, but just like what direction it headed in would be.
Do you want to try to talk to the
Yeah, I just want to talk to a townsman, like anyone who just seems to be unloading. Like, hey,
So when you start asking someone, and it comes up Cloud Giant Castle,
yeah,
one of the older folk puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "Oh, soon. They were here not so long ago. The children,
okay, because we saw one.
Hey, maybe we'll talk in private, but please
Yeah,
don't.
no, it's fine.
Does anyone
Where
look
can I
like
where can I
healing?
find?
Does anyone look like
Yeah.
healing
Is,
or help?
is, is,
A little boy with a broken arm. And,
Yeah, I'm gonna go around like helping out people.
Is there an
mending
inn or a
people's wounds
tavern?
and whatever I can to.
Okay,
is there an inn or a tavern?
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll head in that direction.
And that you could use as a tavern, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for.
Yeah, not a problem. And then you see some of the townspeople pull a statue out, and they actually they put it with the shrine in the town circle. The town square, and there's already 3 statues there. There's one missing, and it basically looks like a replacement for one.
Do
of the
we
statues.
recognize any of us recognize this statue or the statues?
If you're into religion or anything like that?
I mean, I'm a cleric, but
Well, you'd be probably the person who would know the most, or actually would want to know about this kind of thing. So
Yeah.
if you want to roll for religion, sure.
that's gonna be an 11.
Yeah, you recognize the statue of Maliki. The one they put up is Angarad. You take a guess at the other 2, but you're not too sure.
All right. I mean, I don't know if that has any significance, but I'm just gonna let you guys. I'm gonna go around and help out the townsfolk. These guys are pretty worse for wear. So
I'm heading to the
tavern.
tavern. Any takers? Alrighty.
I want to get out of. Well, it's like a forest, more
Yeah.
temperate now. Eh?
Yeah.
We're not in a desert anymore.
Yeah, but I'm looking to go somewhere more inside.
Oh. I'll follow Farrell.
Is there like a quiet spot they could sit?
Sure.
Okay, I start whittling in a quiet spot.
Okay, you're watching
We'll
the
go
town,
see
so they're
if there's a
celebrating.
room at the
They're
end.
really happy. They're really happy to see the lion
Helping out.
helping everybody out.
Yeah.
Pause.
I'll tell.
You know, generally I'm gonna have like, you know, subtle conversation, just ask, you know, like how this happened, or you know, whatever.
People explained to you that the cult of the dragon was here, and there was this big thing, and they destroyed the statue.
I'll tell
We're
Vera
recovering
and
from
Oros we're gonna go get ourselves some rooms for tonight. Let them know where we are when they're
That's your
looking for
You're
us.
telling them that.
Yeah, I'm telling them that we're gonna get some rooms and probably gonna stay here the night.
Okay, I'll join you later.
Just so they know where we are.
So you're gonna go into the inn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the end.
So you walk into the inn, and there's only one person in the whole inn that you can see on the main floor. And it's by the eating area. There's a flask of ale already there. He goes like points at you, and he's like,
So I kind of like so it's a like regular sized table, obviously, like for a human. So I kind of like prop myself up, and I'm standing on the chair, so I'm like at the same height of this person sitting at the table. What's the story? And I just kind of grab the
Is this a
ale.
barkeep or is this like a patron?
he pulls off his apron, he kind of puts it on the hook, and you see the brooch of the Harpers. Gives you a wink. He walks out.
Just take and now is there anyone? There's no one else in this place. It's just there was just him.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just kind of sit there nursing that.
So when he lifts the mug, there's a napkin that's got stuck to it, and you can see there's writing on it. You can read it backwards.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
He's
with me.
tipping it.
Him?
There's a napkin stuck
Yeah.
at the bottom of his mug.
Yeah, I'm
He's
drinking the
sipping
mug,
it.
and there's a
I'll
napkin stuff.
Peel the napkin on.
And what? Oh,
I'll look at what it says.
So it says, next mission.
I think this is for you.
yoink. And so I just kind of
Open
open it up,
Weapons.
like
Can you still read it, Pharaoh?
I guess we'll
rip
find
it?
out. No, it's not ripped. It's fine.
All right.
What did it say?
So you make it out. It says
Ghostly
that
voice in there.
Just
our forces are thin.
Or for our.
Our forces are thin. You don't have to write this down.
Are you gonna give it to us?
I'll give it to you later.
Okay.
So yeah, our forces are thin. Welcome to the Harpers. Head to Nightstone as soon as possible. And then at the bottom it says, seriously, as soon as possible.
I take it. I just kind of go. I show Talila. It's just like, well, I guess we're heading homeward. I'll just kind of like crumple it up, continue drinking the ale, and
I'm gonna look around again. There's nobody around.
Nobody.
Nobody manning a front desk, the tavern part. Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm assuming
Completely empty.
it's around
You're
nighttime
sleeping
at this point.
outside.
It was
It's an evening.
it's evening. Okay.
Sun's going.
Just kind of open a walk around the inn just to see if there's like there's rooms, what I mean, like if there's anything, and just pass out in one of the beds.
You're looking for a room.
I'm just looking for a room if there's anything. Worst case scenario, I will sleep on a bench.
So you're looking around for a room, and
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping somebody's gonna come in and we'll be able to ask for a room.
Yeah, like I'm looking around, but I'm just like, is there anybody here? Like maybe someone's in,
You said that
The
you're
back.
gonna look for rooms.
There's
right?
3 rooms.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
3
I'm
rooms.
at where we were
each room
directed
has 2
that
beds
isn't
in each
in.
room.
Okay.
There's nobody working here.
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
just
start.
saying that you told us that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I said where we were gonna be and that we were.
So
I
3
was gonna
rooms, 2 beds in
procure
each
rooms.
room, but there's not a soul in sight.
Honestly.
Okay.
Is there still people outside? Because obviously
Oh
these
yeah,
guys.
Yeah.
They're putting statues. Some of them are starting
Okay,
to play
so
music.
I'm
They're like-
sure somebody's gonna come in at some point. I understand the Harper put an apron out, but I don't understand.
Yeah, I'll go sit outside the inn itself. If there's like a crate or a barrel or whatever, I'm just gonna kind of sit there, continuing drinking from my bottomless tankards, and if anybody comes by, you know, that actually works here or someone, we'll see about getting a room.
As I've been going around the.
I just want to count the gold to
is there
make
anyone
sure.
that I recognize would be like looks like they're kind of like a barkeeper or anything like that, or is it just everyone looks pretty much
They look like townsfolk.
okay?
Yeah.
I also want to kind of count the gold to make sure that, you know, we got paid.
49 gold.
49 gold. Bastard.
That was for the carriage of supplies.
Yeah,
One
probably.
Do I see anybody heading back towards where we are? Besides, like, well, Vera, do I clock Vera and Oros still out there in the square?
I didn't move.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like anyone needs your help anymore, and you're on your second whittle thing?
Whittling?
Whittling?
Whittling? What?
Whittled? I don't know. I'll look it up
Thank
later.
you.
Little figurines. Let's go with that.
Head up to you two.
I have no idea.
I know. And I head up to you two, so you guys have any? Are we staying here long or?
At least for the night, right?
Yeah, and then we gotta get heading east to Nightstone. Apparently something's going down, and yeah, that's basically the gist of it.
Oh, where'd you hear about that? Is that another mission from Azam?
No, this is another mission from my superiors, basically.
Sounds ominous for some
And I just kind of I flashed like the Harper symbol, like I have it like within the folds of my tunic. Just kind of like show like,
You know you're part of the
Yeah, like-
Harpers.
just like not to like kind of show, but kind of like
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be discreet about that?
a little bit.
Okay.
And then just kind of tuck it away. But yeah, so Nightstone seems to be our next point of interest.
But we can sleep here for the night.
Yeah.
If we can get
So you've got
somebody
us
who
room?
works here. Well,
Eventually,
I mean,
we will find someone that
there's
works
been
here.
nobody that works in here that I can purchase rooms from.
Actually, might be able to get us rooms for free.
I'm gonna go ask around some of the townsfolk.
There's nobody here to ask.
I know.
Who owns the inn or is
Yeah.
taking care of the inn?
So they point you at this one gentleman named Ragnar.
Okay.
Or Ragnar.
Ragnar? Or Ragnar?
Hello, good sir.
You've heard it twice now.
I understand that you are the caretaker of the inn.
Yeah, I have one, you have two and three.
What?
I have room one, you have 2 and 3.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, we leave in the morning, yeah?
Wait, what? Yes. Wait, are you going to Nightstone?
We are going to Nightstone.
Oh, you're coming with.
Is it the same guy?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Cool. Good to meet you. I think we're gonna get some rest.
Don't go to room 1.
No, I kind of wanna.
And he starts, and he's standing there in this
So we have
squares
room
enjoying the
2
music
and we have room 2 and
happiness of the
3.
folks.
Is
Yeah.
that what
Oh,
was
there's some music going on.
A little bit, like
Yeah. So
Do you
in my-
have
no
that can
professional
tell us
plan.
that?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. No, in my drunkenness, I'm not like gone, but I'm feeling good. So whatever music, I'm just kind of like going with it. And I have like my little jug that I have set, and I'm gonna go and join in with the music while blowing into this jug.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Okay.
it's not a tune. Hold on. That'll do.
So you're gonna go play the jug.
I'm gonna go play the jug.
So the night quiets down eventually. You go to your rooms. Get
What
some
about
rest
food?
and food
Thank you.
and drink.
I guess I'm bunking with Oros.
Ladies.
You can have the bed if you want.
He
There's
purrs,
2 beds.
he purrs in his sleep, so.
You can have both beds. No, never mind. Take that back.
I literally need like a pillow and like not even
on the ground.
like a quarter of the bed.
All right.
At most a third, though. I might have to get up to use the outhouse a few times, but
And there you go. So that ends the adventure of the Black Road. The next time we play, we will start the hardcover for Storm King's Thunder.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us for all the
Thank
people
you
who joined
guys. And we'll see you in, 2 weeks?
in 2 weeks.
Great
So
job, Dave.
it's on the 30th. Right?
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Yay.
Good night.